All right. I'm going to wait for some people to join up on this live stream here tonight, and we'll get this whole thing on the underway. I was going to say get the show on the road, but that kind of is fucking corny as shit, so didn't say it. I don't know. I don't really have anything planned. I don't really have anything planned for this live stream. Nothing in specific in general I have planned for this stream, what I should say. So it's just probably going to be winging it throughout the course, throughout the duration of this stream, about really God knows what, about really anything when it comes to sports. Probably mainly talking NFL, college football, honestly, in this stream, because that's mainly what I talk about in my live streams anyways, is just football. That's, the sport, obviously, that my channel was sort of has been built around for the past year and a half, is the NFL. I have a couple college football videos up, but that's about it. I can probably count all the college videos I've done on one hand. I know I did one of DJ Ungulale. What the fuck his name is? The dude who's Samoan Hawaiian. I don't fucking know. He sucks, and for some reason the Chargers have the guy on their roster right now. He's not going to make it past. He's not going to make it past the preseason. He might get a couple of snaps, a couple of reps, but he's just not going to. He's not going to pan out. I made a couple on Shadur when he was at Colorado, and I think I made one about Scott Frost at Nebraska. That whole disastrous sort of tenure that he had with Nebraska. And I had a couple of scouting report videos on college quarterbacks, so that doesn't count really. My lowest viewed video was one about Clemson. I believe the lowest viewed video was one about Clemson. I think it had 117 views. So that video did so poorly, I just was like, I don't really bother. I'm not going to bother with college stuff, I guess, because the shit doesn't get as many views. But for evaluations for college quarterback prospects seem to do pretty well. So I tend to do them. So let's see how many people. I'm going to guess, because I haven't looked at how many people. I'm going to guess there's 7 people in here. 6 or 7. Probably 7. 6. All right, I was right. What's up, everybody? Browns going 14-3. Winning the Super Bowl. Oh, come on. You've got to be kidding me with that. Winning this. I hope that's I know it's a joke. Because I know that's a joke. There's no way a person would actually fucking say some shit like that. The Browns, I mean, maybe you could flip that record and then that would end up being very true and very accurate. If you flipped it, then it would be dead on. They were going to go fucking probably, not even 3. Honestly, 3-14, that's probably giving them 1 win too many. So they go 2 wins. They're going to win 2 wins. Who's your NFL team that you root for? I don't have a team, to be honest with you. And a lot of people don't believe that, and they don't believe me when I say that. I don't care for any fucking teams. It seems like it would if I chose a team, it would be mentally taxing, and I'd just be screaming about the team all the time. So I just say no. Let's be a fan of football. It sounds like, oh, you're a fucking weirdo. You're a fan, or you're not even a fan of a team. There's people who watch baseball who aren't a fan of a baseball team. So that's really how it's been for a while. So I'm not gonna fucking bother with teams. I mean, I make rants about every fucking team, and I've called just about every team a dumpster fire. So it would make me look hypocritical if I was a fan of a team to begin with, because I've made so many negative videos about so many terrible teams that it would be almost immoral at this point for me to be a fan of a team. Like if I was a fan of the Bears or the Giants or like the Cardinals or some shitty Titans, some scrub team that I make fun of all the time, then everyone would call me a hypocrite, and they wouldn't like it. They wouldn't like the content as much if I was a fan of it, of the Browns or something. Like nobody would fuck with that. Nobody would like that. I think I come from a neutral perspective, so that's why people sort of. I think that might be why people enjoy my content, is because I'm just ranting about everyone, and I don't really. At certain times, I don't really have a filter between my mouth and my brain, so I just say with the first thing that comes to mind. And by the way, you guys should probably. Mr. Truth is self-loathing. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You guys should check out my new video. It dropped, 20 hours ago. It's about the Browns quarterback situation, how much of a fucking mess it is, and how the organization in general is just absolutely, I mean, they don't know what they're doing, folks. They have absolutely no idea what they're doing. Out of all the teams in the NFL, at least in my opinion, the Browns probably have the least idea what the fuck they're actually doing. And that's saying something. You got a lot of incompetency in the NFL, in NFL front offices. You have so many bad GMs and bad coaches and poor ownership for these franchises. And the Browns probably take the cake for the worst one, because they've had such an elongated bad stretch of football over the past 2.5 decades that it's damn near hard to believe that people are a fan of this team. I mean, I don't know how you could root for a team that bad, honestly. It's almost like you're torturing yourself. It's embarrassing. At some point, it will probably get embarrassing because they will try out all 4 quarterbacks, and Deshaun Watson, obviously, Diddy Watson won't be playing a second. And once again, as I said in the in the video I uploaded 20 hours ago, I hope Deshaun Watson never sees daylight again. But unfortunately, that's how it's going to be. He's probably going to get another chance in the NFL, and that's just the worst fucking possible outcome that's going to happen. Trick question: Shedeur Sanders or Caleb Williams? Absolutely Caleb Williams, because Shedeur Sanders has no redeeming qualities as a quarterback, and he projects as a horrific starter in the NFL. Caleb Williams has some upside. He has great arm strength. He's got great mobility, and these fucking people are shooting fireworks. It's the 5th of July. The 4th was yesterday. You fucking ignoramuses. You pieces of motherfucking shits. Let's see. Fuck you all. Go fuck yourself. All right. What was the question again? Okay, it was about, Caleb Williams has far more upside. He could throw the seam ball, really, really well. That's probably the best route he can throw on the field is the seam ball. But I mean, Shedeur Sanders, he threw a couple decent little seam routes in college, but it was a couple. There wasn't much film of him actually making NFL throws because he doesn't know how to. And the offense was sort of centered around him being a check down Charlie and throwing it to dudes who were wide open by 35 fucking feet. So we can just compile garbage stats against high school teams. With a bunch of 19, 20-year-olds out there who will never see the field in the NFL, who will never even sniff a practice squad for any NFL team. So, I mean, Caleb Williams is way better than Shedeur. Shedeur, I mean, I don't even think he makes it past. I mean, he probably will because of name value. Let me take a fucking drink. Hold on. He probably will because of his brand name value, but it's not gonna be because he's lighting the world on fire as a quarterback. Honestly, I won't even be surprised with how much shit I've talked about him as of recently that he becomes some sort of beast, but he's not going to. I read somewhere the Browns signed Kenny Pickett because they think he will have a Sam Darnold or Geno Smith type year. I mean, it's honestly a disgrace having Kenny Pickett and Darnold or Geno's name in the same sentence. I mean, Kenny Pickett is atrocious. I don't understand how this fucking guy is still in the National Football League. I mean, I already went on a rant about him. If you guys haven't checked out the rant, I mean, I might as well plug my video, right? Like it's my stream. I mean, I don't think any of you would get fucking inherently mad if I did that. I think it only makes sense that I plug my video and my stream. Let me do this here. Let me post this in the live chat. It's not even loading. Look how stupid this is. I hope the link actually sends. It's not sending. Okay, there we go. It was delayed. It was delayed. There it is. That's the video right there, folks. Go check it out. Check out the video. I went on a very scathing, I think that's the word for it, rant about Kenny Pickett, how he just simply does not belong on an NFL field, and my overall disgust for him. And there's a lot of listen, folks, there's a lot of bad quarterbacks in the NFL, but Kenny Pickett, he's definitely one of the worst ones that I've seen at least start for an elongated period of time. Now, you could say that there's some practice squad guy that is going to be infinitely worse, and I'd probably end up agreeing with you, but the fact of the matter is that as a starter, Kenny Pickett is awful, and awful is not the word to describe it. I mean, awful is a compliment in a way for Kenny Pickett, because awful implies I don't know what other words I could use to describe if I don't know. He sucks. It's like that. That's the simplest way you can put it. Really, is Kenny Pickett is garbage, and there's a reason why. He's already on his third roster in like his fourth year, not even fourth, it's like his third year in the league, or fourth year in the league, man, and this guy can't stick on one team because he's just simply not good. And I've got a lot of other shit I want to fucking talk about in this stream, and let me look at just some teams here. I don't even know. By the way, folks, I have a very big video planned. Saints, Browns, or Jets. I mean the Jets. I mean the Saints are going to be fucking trash. I mean the Saints aren't going to win 4 games. You can't convince me that team is going to win 4 games because they don't have a quarterback. The Browns, they're another team. They don't have a quarterback, so they're gonna just be completely fucked, and they're gonna go nowhere. They're gonna go absolutely fucking nowhere. With whoever they trot out there, a quarterback. The Saints, they have Tyler Shuck, who is just gonna be it's just gonna be shit. Let's tell it how it is. He's gonna be garbage. Now, and once again, it'll be honestly be a miracle if that guy is any good. Like, if he is even bad, I would be stunned. I think he's going to be fucking historically. I mean, he just is not good. Like, Tyler Shuck is fucking terrible, and I don't even know why. They might as well just start Rattler because he has more upside. He's better. Apparently, they liked Shuck enough. They picked him in the second round, and they fooled themselves essentially. They fooled themselves into believing. They believe their own bullshit, and that's the worst thing you can do as a front office is believing your own bullshit, which is just not only the worst thing you can do as an NFL team, the worst thing you can do in life is believe your own hype. And they're believing their own hype that they made the right pick, and they're going to fucking find out that that's not really the right selection. As for the Browns are just fucking, oh my God, I've already talked about them. But I have to tell you guys about a video I have planned. It is a tier list video going through all 32 starting quarterbacks that have been there's some battles in camp that are going to happen, so the video may be subject to change, but I'm hoping to get this video out in a week or two, because this video is going to be long. It's going to be long as shit, and it might be 40, 50 minutes. And I don't know how many people are going to watch a video that's 40 to 50 minutes, so if that's not your cup of tea, I don't mind, but still, it's going to probably take me a couple of hours to edit, and it's probably I already have the recording for the video done, but I've got to at some point begin the editing process of this video, and I know it's going to take an egregiously long amount of time to do so. So hopefully you guys stick with me on that, because I think this video is going to be entertaining, and there is some hot takes. And not hot takes. There's no hot takes. And I'm Mr. Truth. I say what I want. Nothing I say anymore really is a hot take. So Caleb Williams for MVP. You know what? A lot of you can say whatever you want. I actually believe that would be good for my channel. And there's many ways it would be good for my channel, because a lot of people would go back to my old videos and say, look how fucking wrong this guy's fucking stupid as fuck. This guy's fucking stupid. He doesn't fucking know anything. He's a fucking idiot. That's what people would say. And I mean, they'd probably be right, because honestly, I'm wrong way over half the time about most things. It's just, I essentially glorify the times that I'm right over the times that I'm wrong. Because that's what you do on YouTube. You ignore the times. Well, the thing is about the Jaden Daniels thing, right? I thought he wouldn't be any good, and then I saw him play. I was like, wow, this guy's pretty fucking good. And I made a video. That's the thing. I will admit and own up to my mistakes. But listen, if Shadur Sanders ever becomes an MVP player, I won't make any video. I don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't even. I mean, the thing is, if he comes in Week 13 game, throws 4 interceptions with a 13 completion percentage and a 0 passer rating, I'll probably make a video clowning the fuck out of the guy. But if he lights the league up and wins MVP, I don't even know what I do. So, and we're not gonna ever cross that bridge, because that bridge won't ever be built to begin with. So that won't ever happen. Luckily and thankfully for me, Trey Lance or Anthony Richardson. Oh my goodness, this is the question of all fucking questions, folks. I almost said Caleb. Anthony Richardson or Trey Lance. Let me take a minute to think about that, right? Trey Lance, drafted in 2021 in an infamously bad quarterback draft class with guys like Zach Wilson and Mac Jones and a couple of other scrub-ass, bum-ass late-round quarterbacks that never amounted to anything, like Davis Mills, and I believe Kellen Mond was in that draft class too. Can't read a coverage. Can't throw. I mean, he's a tight end playing quarterback. Let's be honest here. He's not accurate. He doesn't understand a simple system. And he can't play in an NFL offense. I don't know. Anthony Richardson. He is built like a beast. He has a rocket arm. And by the way, Trey Lance has a cream puff arm. Don't let anybody convince or gaslight you into believing that that this fucking guy has some strong arm. He doesn't. He has a horrific arm when it comes to NFL quarterbacks. He had a great arm for FCS. He has a horrible arm for NFL. It's really it's really that easy to understand. Anthony Richardson, a rifle for an arm, right? 6'5", 6'6" frame. Runs a 4.4 something 40-yard dash. It is an elite athlete. As mobile as there's ever been at the quarterback position in the NFL. He can't throw. He can't read defense. He has the same problem. We're comparing the same quarterback to each other, essentially. And if I had to take one, it had easily Anthony Richardson. I don't know why I was mulling over it, but it's easily Richardson. Easily, not even close. Because Trey Lance, he can't make splash plays. He can't make big plays happen. He can't throw deep. He has no arm, and he can't throw deep because he's not accurate and can't read a defense. Most of Richardson's highlights come from him throwing the ball really far and throwing the ball really, really fast. So, Richardson easily. That's the answer to that question. Could Jane Daniels have a sophomore slump or keep it up? He'll probably end up keeping it up. He could have like a Stroud-esque, where he plays well, like he plays good. Like he played. C.J. Stroud had a solid season. The stats weren't that great, but when you're watching some of the stuff, I'm making an excuse. Oh, you're making excuses for because C.J. Stroud is a fucking beast. All right, he actually is a fucking quarterback. I'm making excuses for him because he's good. It doesn't seem like his offensive line wanted to block for him whatsoever, and there was no run game because the line didn't block, and his receivers were getting fucking hurt. His guys were getting blown off the ball, so didn't really help, but he still played well. Numbers were okay, and he played solid in both the playoff games. Definitely kept his team in both those games and played good in the Chargers game, played well in the Chiefs game. So every playoff game the guy's been involved in, he's played decently well. So I mean, he's proven that he can play solid and keep his team, in a competitive game in a playoff setting. So I think he's definitely a top quarterback in the NFL. But the thing is about Jane Daniels, it's they're playing in two different schemes when you're comparing Stroud and Jane Daniels. But I think the thing is about wait. Jane Daniels will have a sophomore slump. You want to know why? Cliff Kingsbury. That's why. I'll let you all debate about that. But it will be no fault of his own. I guarantee you he will have a soft. You know what? I guarantee you he will slump, and it's not going to be because of his fault. It's because the play calling of Cliff Kingsbury is fucking atrocious. All right, the guy is absolutely horrific at calling plays. He wilted. He wilted in the fucking NFC Championship game against the Eagles. He called the same 3 plays on fucking repeat. The same screen, the same dinky throw, not letting Daniels throw the ball deep down the field, which is his strong suit as a quarterback because he has a great arm and good deep ball accuracy. He did not let his young rookie quarterback do that when his young rookie quarterback was specifically known for doing that in clutch situations in big games. So Cliff Kingsbury sucks, and oh my God, if you only knew. Whatever, man. I'm not going to get into it. How I have any insight into the Falcons, I think they are probably going to make the playoffs. I like Michael Penix Jr. There was some fucking guy who made a video of how he's a fucking disaster and how he fucking... He had 3 fucking starts last season, and he played well in most of them. He made his mistakes, but he was a rookie adjusting in the NFL, playing with guys he's never played with before, got no first-team reps in practice whatsoever, and made the best of a situation that was really shitty and not in his favor in any sort of fucking way. It's not like he had time to practice with the first team like certain rookie quarterbacks who were called generational pre-draft, Caleb Williams. He didn't have that time to mesh and gel with his team in the preseason because he wasn't getting the reps of a first-team quarterback, and he played admirably well and serviceably well in the couple of starts that he had. But some fucking nerd on YouTube, and he fucking sucks. It's people fuck. I mean, it's just an overreact. I know a lot of people call my content an overreaction, but there's a way fucking worse than me. Trust me. You just look. It's not hard to find people like that where they overreact to everything. You can call me one of them, but at least I overreact a bit less than some of these motherfuckers out here on this platform. Are you buying? I'm not buying in any Patriots hype. I think they win probably 5-6 games. But they have a decent improvement in May. Shows flashes why it can be a good quarterback. But that's about all. With the Broncos, they're absolutely going to be great. Bo Nix will probably end up taking a decent leap. Sean Payton is, and Bo Nix are ready to ascend this offense into a different level. And I think they are going to be a really formidable and really solid team, and they might even make some noise in the playoffs if they can get hot at the later point of the season. Man, I've already gone on a couple rants in this live stream, and we're only like 20 minutes into it. I'm running out of fucking drink. This is not good. I'm gonna clear my damn throat. Make sure I don't cough and shit or like any of that. Patrick Mahomes will regress this year. I think I don't know. I think he has the same type of year he's been having. 27-something touchdowns, 12, 13, 14 picks. A lot of turnovers, practically a turnover per game, but he's managing the game. And eventually, I did predict in my 20 bowl predictions this season is probably where the fall off will begin. I think they'll win probably 12, 13 games. But the next year, they'll win 11, 10. Next year, they win 10, 9. Next year, the year after that, they win 8, 7. And then they just keep getting worse. And then that's my sort of prediction. It's that fucking simple. Now, as for other teams, what are some other teams that I haven't really discussed? Man, I'm trying to think. I gotta like cover my bases here. I don't know. Like, I don't want to talk about the Saints because like the Saints are boring. Like, they got Tyler Suck. He sucks. I mean, that guy's horrible. I don't care what anyone says. Whoever, there's some that you guys know who that Joe A NFL guy is on Twitter. Oh my god, that guy's one of the stupidest people I've ever seen. This guy actually believes that. Like, fuck. Like, if I ever had an arch nemesis, it's that fucking guy, bro. Like, it really is. Gotta fucking drink more. I'm out of drink now. The Chargers, yeah, you're right. I've not talked about the LA Chargers, folks. But the LA Chargers, with Harbaugh's a good coach, right? Harbaugh's a good coach. I have questions about their receivers. I have questions about their quarterback in big games because it seems like he's never been able to do well in big games. I mean, he's not a big game quarterback. It seems like something that's, like, you know, an obvious statement throughout his brief NFL career, but it's not brief. He's been in the league for 5-6 seasons already, and he's not won anything. He's never won a thing in the league. He's been in the league for like 6 years. So you'd expect him to have one playoff win by 5 years, right? Like just one. That's not something that is hard to ask of a quarterback for 5 years of your NFL career to have one playoff win, right? You know, as some elite quarterback as you're seen as after your rookie season, as one of the game's premier quarterbacks. He doesn't have a playoff win because in the playoff games he played in, he fucking choked and he played like shit. And I know he's not fully to blame. The Jags won, but come on, he played like a game manager in the second half of that Jaguars game and refused to take a shot down the field. And it just didn't spread, it just didn't do his job correctly in the second half. I mean, you could say the Chargers defense collapsed, the play calling was conservative and awful, but still, there was chances he had. And I'm not a fan of Herbert, right? I think he's good, he's very talented, he's almost top 10, but it's all about clutch factor in the NFL. I don't think he has it. He simply does not have what it takes. He won't win anything. If he wins one playoff game the next 5 years, I'll give him credit, right? But I don't think it's going to happen. I think they'll probably win 10, 11 games, make the playoffs, get fucking destroyed by a really good team. And I mean, if he shits the bed, can we all be honest here? Do we all agree on this? If Justin Herbert has another like 3-4 interception playoff game, you've got to move on, right? Like it's 6-7 years of the same song and dance. You've got to move on. He's never going to get better because and right now he's starting his prime, right? What is he? He's 27, 28, maybe 26. He's 27, right? So, he's entering his prime now, right? And well, now maybe trading him would be a bit of an overreaction because he has hold on. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Not excuse me, but I sneezed. I gotta fucking sneeze again. Shit. And I know that seems like an overreaction, right? You're trading. This guy's going to be 28 next year. But, I mean, when you look at his track record, he's done nothing. I gotta fucking sneeze again. Hold it in. Just hold it in. He hasn't done anything to prove why he should get paid as much as he gets. What's his contract? I gotta look. Probably like 200 million. But what the fuck's going on with my... Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness, I'm about like a stroke over here. $262 million. That's an overpay. What's the AAV? Or AAF, whatever it's called. $52 million. $52 million for this fucking scrub. I mean, He's not a scrub, but like he plays like a scrub when it matters, so it kind of does. He's just not very good. I mean, well, yeah. Oh my God, who did you just mention? Oh my God, why'd you say that, bro? Oh my God, I fucking hate Kyler Murray, bro. I just listen, folks. Let me get a bit. Let me. Now I gotta get out. I gotta get up out of my chair. I've got to start pacing around because I fucking hate Kyler Murray and I think he sucks. Right? Kyler Murray is a midget. I'm sorry to tell you the truth, but he is a dwarf. He cannot play in the NFL. He cannot read. He's in the 7th year of his NFL career, and he can't read a defense. He can't read. I'm having a stroke. He can't read a coverage 7 years into his career. So what makes you think that all of a sudden he's magically going to get better? Folks, he's not. He sucks. All he can do is fucking run around. That's all he can do. That's all he's good at. That's all he'll ever be fucking good at is running around like a little dwarf. The fact is, a quarterback like that has no place starting for an NFL team. And hopefully he'll be benched by mid. I mean, they need a quarterback. Like the Cardinals are a team that so desperately needed a quarterback. They had every right to trade this when no one wanted him because he's a little. Every other front office would laugh. Like, oh, I wouldn't want this fucking guy. I know we probably need a quarterback of the future, but this fucking guy's getting overpaid. He sucks. His contract's bad. He plays bad. He just, in general, is a really poor quarterback. So we really don't want to take that contract on, buddy. Go see you can see yourself. You just get out of here, all right? We don't want Kyler Murray. You can maybe go offer him to some other fucking team that really needs a quarterback. But if I was an NFL general manager and the Cardinals went to me and I needed a quarterback and the Cardinals went to me to offer me Kyler Murray in a trade deal, I would actually consider punching the guy in the face. I would actually, like, what the fuck did you just say? You said Kyler Murray? He's literally a wishbone quarterback where he can only play in not even video game. He can only play in a military school offense. It's the only type of offense. Oh, but he was really good with the air raid. Listen, folks, I think Lincoln Riley was coach of that Oklahoma team when Kyler was a quarterback, right? And we know the track record of Lincoln Riley as a coach. He does not develop good quarterback. Oh, but Baker Mayfield was good in spite of his high school fucking play calling. That's the outlier. You're comparing the outlier to all the other bums. Do not move the goalposts about fucking Kyler Murray. He sucks. So Kyler Murray is fucking garbage. And he just sucks. And I mean, I don't get the appeal. Anyone who thinks he's any good, I just feel bad for, like, I really do, because they don't know any better. And you can tell they don't know any better by the way they talk about Kyler Murray, like he's some good quarterback, like he's some sort of champion, like he's some sort of world beater. The guy is absolutely a six-pack of ass, and anybody who believes otherwise is totally misinformed and has not watched football. That's the rant over about Kyler Murray. And I mean, I might make a video on the guy again, because it would probably entertain a lot of people, folks. Like, I'm pretty sure when you guys watch another Kyler Murray rant, how many of them do I got on my channel? Let me count how many Kyler Murray rants I have on my channel. I guarantee you it's probably 5 or 6. I just hate the guy. I mean, I have nothing against him as a person, once again, but thing is, he sucks as a quarterback. So it's that fucking simple. I got one. Where the fuck's the other one at? 2. Oh, wait, is that 1? Where the fuck is it? Yeah, 1. No, whoa, why is it like looping? What's going on here? I don't know how many I have. I gotta go to oldest. Let's see. Fuck, where's this video at? I know there was one that I uploaded. Where though? Okay, 1, I made 1, right? 1. 2. Where's the other one at? 3. I know there's a 4th one. Where is it at? Where's the 4th one? 4. 5. I made 5. Have I made 6? I don't think I've made 6. But 6 is... I mean, I made 5 videos in the same guy. Like, that's kind of sad, but that's just how bad he is. Who's the Seahawks quarterback? Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is... I don't know. He's just not very... I mean, he's average. He's going to be average. I think the Seahawks overpaid him. I don't know the exact fucking details of his contract, but I'm pretty sure that whatever they paid him was too much, because I don't believe in system quarterbacks, right? I don't think system quarterbacks are a thing. But I think Kevin O'Connell definitely made Darnold better than he really was, and I think he's gonna be in for a bit of a reality check with the Seahawks. I don't know how he fits into that offense there with I think it's Mike. What the fuck his name is, McDonald. I don't know how he fits. I don't really know what type of offense they run. It's probably just some modernized some modernized scheme. Maybe run some West. I mean, they probably should run some West Coast shit because it's Sam Darnold. He was really good throwing deep, but Sam Darnold, he's just average. Like there's nothing to talk about when you're talking about Sam Darnold. Zach Wilson or Kenny Pickett. Probably Zach Wilson, because he has a strong arm. Not really a strong arm. He has an above average arm. I mean, what else? He thinks he's more mobile. That's the problem with Zach Wilson, right? He thinks he's as quick as Tyreek Hill as a quarterback, so he runs around and tries to make a miracle play. He's like white Caleb Williams, except, Caleb Williams is infinitely better than fucking Zach Wilson. And by the way, I do not understand for a second why people defend Zach Wilson. He was never good. He was never accurate. Oh, but his offensive line. Oh my God, his weapons. When he received time to throw, he was still inaccurate. So there's no excuse. The guy was a fucking scrub. And he'll never start again for any team, probably. He'll be a good little backup, good little third stringer, but he'll probably never see the light of day as a starter again. He doesn't deserve to start anyway, so that is what it is. Darnold was looking for $40 million. Oh my God. Who's it? Let's see. Who's like the highest AAV in the NFL? $60 million. Dak Prescott, apparently. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like, Dak Prescott's getting like so much. Oh my God. Yeah, $60 million. Christ, that's insane. That's one of the worst contracts ever. Oh my God. And hold on. In comparison, Sam Darnold, is he even one of the 50 highest paid players in the league? Oh, 25. All right, it's kind of an overpay. Yeah, that's an overpay. He's not a top 25 player. Maybe for 20 to 25 million, a good value, but 30 fucking million? Are you serious for Sam Darnold? That contract is going to look so bad in a year. It's going to be terrible. My goodness. Looking at some of the other contracts on it, some of these, the Purdy one is ridiculous. Purdy's average, like he's an average quarterback, but listen, he's not $53 million. He's getting paid more than Lamar Jackson, who's the best quarterback in the league. He's getting paid more than Jalen Hurts. He's getting paid more than Mahomes, right? And Kirk Cousins is getting paid the same. Kyler Murray is getting paid more than Mahomes. What does that tell you? The quarterback inflation is unreal. They actually gave this guy dude. What were the Cardinals thinking when they negotiated that contract? He hadn't won anything prior to doing that deal. Oh my God, he's never won a playoff game. He's in his 7th year. He can't read a defense. Brock Purdy. Purdy is average. Like he's a perfectly fine quarterback, but to pay him $50 million a year, it's just ridiculous. Like, I know Trevor Lawrence is getting paid $55 million, but at least Trevor Lawrence has shown something, right? Brock Purdy, $53 million for average. Like, I don't get that. Looking at Baker Mayfield's contract, looking like a steal now. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. $33 million. They got him on a bargain. The goddamn Falcons are still paying Kirk Cousins $45 million a year. So. Shame on them. Let's see, who's another quarterback getting paid a lot? Who kind of sucks, right? You got to look for like the shit quarterbacks, right? Goff's getting paid 53, but he kind of deserves that because he's actually the Watson one, and we all know about the Deshaun Watson contract, damn near $50 million a year, to be a fucking diddy-fied motherfucker, and just. Yeah, what pisses me off about Kyler is that people think he has potential with 0 playoff wins and 7. Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck happens, is people are defending. They're fanboys. Why are you fanboys of a grown man? That's my problem, is they defend him no matter what. They think he has no flaws to his game. They can't admit that he sucks. Folks, if you're a Kyler Murray fan and you're in this stream, the quicker you admit that Kyler Murray is a scrub, is a military offense scrub, the better off that you will be. Trust me, folks. Your life will immediately become better. There's no appeal to Kyler. I mean, oh my God, he just fucking runs around, bro. It's like some Madden, like it's like a video game. He plays like a video game. Like he plays quarterback like he's playing Madden, like a video game, dude. When you're playing like a video game quarterback, you suck. Like you're fucking bad. What, he had two good games last year. Good for him. 2 good games, $46 million for that year. So, I mean, you do the math. He's getting paid so much per game, and he sucks. So, it's that fucking simple. I mean, honestly, Kyler Murray, he is the second worst quarterback in the league, but it's not behind Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is close to being one of the worst, but he's not. You know what? Comparing this QB tier list video that I'm going to do is a lot of you are going to agree with some of the rankings on the list. A lot of you are probably going to disagree. So, one of you pick a random number from 32 to number 1. I'd prefer a high number. I don't want to spoil my top 10. So just one of you pick a random number, essentially. Just pick a random number, and we'll see where the ball rolls. We'll see which quarterback we get. All right, and there's different tiers in this, right? So there's like let's say I'll spoil one tier, right? 20 to 15. That's average starters, your league average quarterbacks, right? That's what that is. And there's other different tiers for these quarterbacks. It's a tier list, right? And tier lists tend to do good, but the video is going to be like fucking 3 years long, so nobody's going to fucking watch it. It'll get 12 views in an hour, so. All right, 29 it is. And guess who 29 is? I want you to guess who 29 is. You need to guess right now who 29 is. Guess immediately, because I guarantee you, the first time you guess, you're going to be right. The first time you're going to guess, you're going to be absolutely correct with who it is. Guaranteed correct. You know what? You were wrong. Seahawks fan, you're fucking wrong. You're fucking wrong. You're wrong. It's not Kyler Murray. It isn't. Oh, we got a winner. It's Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is number 29, and he's in the 32 to 27 tier, which, I mean, I might as well leak it, right? It's called the you're screwed tier. If you have this guy trotting out there on Sundays, you're fucked. You're totally fucked. And, I mean, listen, oh my God. Who'd you say? Oh my God. I fucking hate Aaron Rodgers, bro. I've never hated a player more ever in any sport. Like, listen, I might be mentally ill, right? That may or may not be the case. But the fact is, Aaron Rodgers, I'm not going to go on another, and we're not doing this today, another fucking Aaron Rodgers ramble, because he's a fucking piece of, whatever. Yeah, you get it. You get the point. You get what I'm, fucking Aaron Rodgers. I'm glad that you guys fucking hate, I'm glad that I found people that actually fucking hate Aaron Rodgers, because I thought everybody was defending this fucking guy. Like, oh, he's so good. Half of his playoff games, he gets carried by his defense and fucking loses. He's such an overachiever. Like, I hate him. I hate the motherfucker. I fucking hate him. I hate Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. So, when do you guys want this tier list video to drop? Because whenever you guys want it to really, I don't have it edited, but I will try to edit it quickly, and it might be rushed and fucking lazy, right? But whenever you guys want me to upload this tier list of quarterbacks, I'll make sure to do so, right? So, I mean, if you want me to do it in a week, if you want me to do it fucking, I don't know if I can do it tomorrow, but, you know, I can do it in 3 days. If you want me to do it in a month, a fucking year, 3 years, fucking decade, fucking 20, 30, not 20, 21, 38, when the fucking invasion of the cyborgs hits the planet. I mean, the cyborgs are already gonna fucking take over anyways. Half the time you can't even, fucking distinguish AI from people anymore. So, I mean, Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. He makes me sick. I mean, I don't know. This makes me sick. Like, he makes me want to. Yeah, I mean, he's one of the worst teammates ever. Like, could you imagine sharing a locker room with that guy who just refuses to take any sort of accountability? How mentally taxing that must be as a receiver, where this guy is refusing to blame himself for his mistakes. He's such a detriment on his own team, and the fact is, I hate him so much because he doesn't fucking understand that he's a cancer to the locker room. If he understood that, I was like, yeah, I know that I'm a toxic personality in the locker room, I would be like more understanding and I wouldn't make videos on him because he understands he's an asshole, right? But he doesn't. He has no self-awareness, and that's the problem, man. That's the problem. I mean, don't hate on Jordan Love. I think Jordan Love is good. I think he's way better than fucking Rodgers is. Jordan Love's actually pretty good. I think he's a bit of a biblical beast. So Jordan Love, a lot of people don't like him because he throws interceptions, right? But hey, Brett Favre do a lot of interceptions. I mean, but the thing that differentiates Jordan Love and Brett Favre is that Brett Favre doesn't steal money from poor people. Brett Favre does. He does. Brett Favre does. Jordan Love doesn't. That's the point I was trying to get across with my statement there. But Jordan Love doesn't steal money from poor people who need it. So yeah, to fun volleyball, a high school football team, whatever it was. God, I mean, how stupid can you be thinking you're gonna just get away with that willy-nilly? I mean, Brett Favre's an idiot. Like, great player, but the guy's a stupid person. Like, you can't get away with that. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna get away with that. That's not something you hide from people. Eventually you're gonna get figured out, and he got figured out big time in a bad way. So yeah, the thing is about Love sometimes is he's a bit erratic and inconsistent, but I mean, that's who he is, I guess. You have to live with that. You have to accept that. And I'm more than willing to accept that, honestly, because I think he's a very good quarterback in this league. And compared to some of the scrubs, I mean, half the quarterbacks in the NFL are just not good. Like, it's sad. Quarterback play and offensive coordinating and head coaching is at an all-time peak bad in the NFL. You thought some of the shit in the 80s, 90s was bad. We're just peaking now. Like, I mean, 4-13 for the Bears. That would probably be I think I'm at 5-12. Let me look at my bold predictions video. I think I had them winning 5 games. Yeah, I had them going 5-12, which, I mean, I actually believe that. Maybe I'm giving them a bit, a game too many in this case, but I don't like Ben. Listen, folks, Ben fucking Johnson is overrated as fuck. We saw what he tried to do in that game against Washington, where he tried to do his little trick plays with that one reverse pass with Jameson Williams. And I mean, you can't even blame Jameson Williams for throwing a pick on that play because he was just doing as he was instructed. He was literally doing his fucking job to throw the ball on the trick play. You can't blame the guy. He was doing what he was told to do. But Ben Johnson, in the biggest game of his fucking life, let's call a reverse pass. Let's call a reverse pass in the playoffs with the season, with the game hanging in the balance. Let's call it. Any coach who does that should not be coaching in the NFL. I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad coach, but for that, he's a fucking idiot, all right? He's stupid, and if he does stupid shit like that with a shit team, he doesn't have the talent that he does. The thing is, he has Caleb Williams as a quarterback. He no longer has Jared Goff, a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. He no longer has Amon-Ra St. Brown. He no longer has the best offensive line. He doesn't have the best talent. He doesn't have the best fucking coaching staff. He doesn't have the best fucking, one of the best fan bases in the league, right, to, support him and rally him on. They are going to turn on him in 6 games. They will be 1-4 by week 6, and they will turn on him. It is going to happen. They will be fed up of his trick play bullshit with inferior talent, because plays like that and schemes like his do not work when your team is garbage. And people will they will understand that in 5 weeks. They'll be like, this guy sucks. Get him out. And he'll be fired by week 12. He will not have a job because they'll have 2-3 wins by then. Caleb Williams will look like a scrub. And I won't even be his fault at that point, because he's going to get him to try to do too much, and he'll throw a bunch of interceptions and try to do a bunch of fucking trick plays. So, yeah, Ben Johnson is not a good little coordinator, good little trick play designer, good, cool little, offensive little genius, but he's not a head coach. And we don't know if he can lead men. We don't know if he can lead grown men as a head coach. So that's another thing. Does he have the leadership quality and the intangibles of a leader to lead his team to success? Don't know. We're yet to figure that out. So, Mike Vrabel is defensive-minded, but the thing is, you don't need an offensive-minded head coach to win a fucking Super Bowl. You don't. You don't need some genius on offense. You don't. You really don't. That's been proven time and time again. You can get a defensive-minded guy in the building and just have a good offensive coordinator and a good coaching staff and good talent, and you can win a Super Bowl. It's like, it's not that hard to understand that. You don't need some fucking, he's a genius, he's a guru. That's the problem. Is now every coach in the NFL has to be some offensive fucking genius who calls these weird fucking plays that the NFL is going to catch on to what this guy's doing, right? Because that's what the NFL does. That's what defenses and coordinators do, is they catch on to tendencies of play callers, of head coaches, of offensive coordinators. They do that. That's the NFL. That's the nature of the business. And if Ben Johnson thinks he can go out here willy-nilly and not change a thing from what he did with the Lions, he is sorely mistaken. If he's going to run the same exact scheme, the team will not win. It is that fucking simple. Ben Johnson is Josh McDaniels. I think he's more of Mike McDaniel, honestly. I mean, Mike McDorf is creative. I will give him credit. He is a guru. He would be a great offensive coordinator. But the thing is about McDorf is that I feel bad for calling him that, right? Because I'm probably the same height as the guy. But I mean, in football terms, he's a dwarf, right? Like, it's just, you get what I'm trying to say. But with McDaniel, right, it's like, you actually could see what he's trying to do. With Ben Johnson, there's points where it's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? What plays is this guy calling? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. What's he trying to accomplish with what he's doing? And that's what's going to be a major point and factor with the Bears, is people are going to be like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, because he doesn't. He will have no idea what he's doing with this team. And I guarantee you he will not last a year. Well, not guarantee. I will say he probably won't last a year. It's that fucking simple. That's just what it is. So yeah, Ben Johnson, he sucks. I just say that for a dramatic effect, right? But he kind of sucks. And there's certain ways he sucks. He sucks with his little trick plays. Where half the time they don't work, but people cherry pick the other half where they do work. Because it's a trick play, it's not always going to work. There's trick plays where the other team can just fucking read it and be like, yeah, we can easily defend this. I don't know what they're thinking, what they're doing with that, right? I mean, Matt Eberflus, don't get me wrong, he was a bad coach, right? But and he had no idea what he was doing. But Ben Johnson is more offensive minded and is in over his head. I think he should have stayed as a coordinator with the Lions. I think the Lions would have been Super Bowl favorites if their coordinators stayed put and didn't leave Detroit. But I think they'll probably make the playoffs, but I don't know if they can really do well. So yeah, the thing is about I don't know, McDaniel, fucking Mike McDaniel. He is creative, but the league seems to have figured out some of his stuff. And that's why the offense was as stagnant as it was this year, right? Is because they were mainly just, and I mean, their quarterbacks they were trotting out fucking Tim Boyle at one point in the season, which is never a recipe for success at any level. I mean, the guy, you could put Tim Boyle on a high school team and he would be a scrub, right? He would not be good. Tim Boyle is just bad. And Tyler Huntley, right? I mean, Tyler Huntley is awful, but the play calling was so predictable because all it was short little throws and screens. That's it. That's all it was. And he had his little creative little motions that he did and stuff like that to catch the defense in a misalignment and whatever, just to sort of manipulate the defense, which is what he does as a signature, a staple of his game as a play caller, right? But that is smoke and mirrors because sometimes that doesn't end up working. And didn't end up working because when you have Tyler Huntley and Tim Boyle as your quarterback, who aren't very good, that type of offense doesn't work now. I mean, I think Tua's a solid quarterback, right? But I think this is he's handicapped Tua, right? Because I mean, you could say Tua, he does have a cream puff arm, right? But I mean, Tua he's accurate. He's accurate. He can throw to every level of the field, right? And that's what he does. That's what he can do. He's accurate to every single level of the fucking field. That's what he's known for, is his accuracy. He's got good timing, he's got good anticipation, but, McDaniels went away from that. It's all short shit. And he's not letting him stretch the field. Maybe it's because, probably the coordinators, the defensive coordinators have caught on to some of the shit he's doing. But there's no excuse to try to innovate more, to try to get more unique and open up and expand your playbook. Because when you're that one-dimensional, that means you're afraid of taking a risk. That means you're afraid of playing the way you really want to play. And when you're afraid of playing the way you really want to play, you're not going to play well. And that's why the Dolphins didn't do shit this year. So Mike McDaniel's on the hot seat. If McDaniel starts the season mid-season just horrifically, he will almost certainly be fired. Which NBA team is in worse shape, the Jazz or the Wizards? I mean, they're both equally shit. They're two cheeks of the same ass. I mean, listen, the Jazz just picked that Ace Bailey guy who, you know, I watched a couple games of that guy, right? That guy sucks. I guarantee you that guy won't be in the league for 2 years. He will be out of the league in 2 years. He sucks. That guy is absolutely awful. He can't shoot. He has no jump shot. He has no game on offense. He has no feel for the game. He has no basketball IQ. He can't pass. He can't shoot. He can't play make. He doesn't play defense. He can't rebound. I mean, he's horrible. He's so bad. He's a bomb. Ace Bailey is a bomb. Ace Bailey is fucking garbage. I mean, if Ace Bailey has one 15-point-a-game season, I will be stunned. He will not shoot above 30%. I mean, he probably will. That's me over-exaggerating. But he will not shoot above 39%. I guarantee you, he will not be in the league in 2 years. He will be playing in the G League, or he will be playing in Israel. All right? That's how it will fucking be, right? And you know, I've only watched a couple of games on Ace Bailey, right? But the way he plays is he thinks he's some post magician where he can bang in the post, he can work in the post. Dude, you suck. And that Rutgers team sucked because you had fucking Dylan Harper, who should have been the one. I mean, Dylan Harper. I mean, let me look at his stats, right? I don't know much about Dylan Harper, but I'd assume he would be the running the offense, right? Because he was actually the good fucking player on Rutgers. So, Dylan Harper's probably going to be probably, I'd assume, a fucking good player in the NBA. He seems like a guard that his skills would translate well over in the NBA. So, looking at his stats, I mean, yeah, this guy's fucking good. Assists could be a bit higher, but it's college, so 4 assists would probably, you know, that's not bad. And, I mean, he shot really well. His 3-ball wasn't great, but he shot well. 48%, he shot very well in college. So, he was efficient. Looks good to me. 20 points a game looks good to me. What did Ace Bailey do? Fucking garbage. Ace Bailey is trash. I guarantee you Ace Bailey won't last 2 years in the league. And I might make a video on Ace Bailey. You know what? There's a G League game going on. Oh my god! I want you. Guess what Ace Bailey is shooting right now in the G League, and not the G League, in the Summer League game. Guess. I want you to guess his stat line, right? I want you to guess. Guess what it is. What is he shooting? I want you to take a guess. 3 of 12. 3 of 13. 3 of 13 with 7 points and 3 fouls. How great is that? And 1 assist. He's played 25 minutes with 1 assist. And he's supposed to be some guy who's great on the ball. Fuck you. He sucks. Ace Bailey is garbage. Ace Bailey is fucking trash. I mean, the fact is, Dylan Harper probably... Let's be real, folks. Dylan Harper 100% made him look better than he was. We gotta all agree on that. Dylan Harper 100% made this fucking scrub, Ace Bailey, way fucking better than he was. He had to have. He had to have been feeding him assists or something to make this guy look any good. Could you imagine what this guy's doing against grown men? He's playing a bunch of 19, 18, 20-year-olds in a glorified scrimmage for the Summer League, and he sucks against guys like Johnny Broom, Adem Bona, Justin Edwards, Jalen Hood-Schifino, Jalen Slauson, Alex Reese, Mark Armstrong, who's 0-7, with a minus 17 plus minus in the box score, and he's shooting 3 of 13 against these scrubs with 25 minutes with an assist. He sucks. He's garbage. Dylan Harper carried this fucking garbage-ass player. This guy is a scrub. I love how this turned into something totally different. Ace Bailey is fucking garbage. And I guarantee you he's out the league in 2 years. Oh, but you're just jealous. He makes more money than you. I love when people say that. I've had like 2 or 3 dudes say that to me. That I'm jealous. Doesn't even make sense. Like, and you know what? Okay, one's in the chat if you want me to make a video on Ace Bailey. Because I will. I will 100% make a video on Ace Bailey. 100%. I'll do it right now. Like, I'll do it right fucking now. Like, because he's shooting 3 of 13. Fucking garbage. It's embarrassing. It is. That's embarrassing. You know what? Hold on. I know this is going to sound like I'm trolling, right? Like I'm joking. I could go in a summer league game and shoot better than 3 of 13. I guarantee you. I guarantee you I would shoot a better percentage from the field than 3 of fucking 13. And I could stumble into an assist. This guy has 1 assist in 25 minutes of playing. He is garbage. He's 1 of 5 from 3. He can't shoot. He has no post game. He can't play make. He can't defend. He can't rebound. He sucks. I don't know what the upside was of this guy, other than he was tall. He's 6'9" or 6'10" or whatever. There's no upside. There's none. I mean, potential. Let's be real. He has negative potential. He has potential to flame out of the league in 2 years. Maybe that's the potential he has, in my opinion. I mean, Ace Bailey is garbage. Like, Ace Bailey is a fucking disgrace I mean, how the fuck? It's a summer league game, and he shot 3 of 13. Oh my god. I can't believe that. That's actually funny. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, there's guys who would kill people in real life to make it to summer league, and this guy shot 3 of 13 in summer league. And there's people that would actually shoot people to be in that same position. Ace Bailey, take a bow. You are generationally fucking ass. And the fact is, they're going to give this oh my god, Keontae George. Don't get me started. Oh my god, Keontae George is fucking garbage. Listen, Keontae George, he can't pass. All he can do is dribble. He's another modern point guard who doesn't know how to fucking pass the ball. He's a bum. Could you imagine? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Dear Lord. Keontae George sucks. I mean, he shot like 30% from the field and like 20% from 3 this year. I mean, he's a G League player playing in the NBA. And I feel bad for anybody who believes otherwise. I mean, oh yeah, that's a good observation. What are the Jazz trying to build? You have a bunch of players who are not good, who are young, who are raw, who maybe they have a bit of potential. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. It's a thing where that's sort of what it is maybe they do, maybe they don't. You don't know yet. Only time, and God knows if they do. But from what we've seen the past 2 to 3 years of this young core being together, especially adding a couple of new pieces, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Isaiah Collier was okay. He wasn't crazy, but like he didn't look good. Sensabaugh's okay. Cody Williams is fucking awful. He's garbage. What a waste of a draft pick. They picked that kid in the lottery. He fucking sucks. I mean, he's ass. And once again, he's shooting a tour date. He's 5 of 12. Shooting like shit. I mean, that's not bad, but that's not good. That's like 40%, right? 5 of 12. I mean, 41%. That's not good. Like, if you shot 41% a season, you're not shooting well. Like, Ace Bailey is garbage. Cody Williams is garbage. Isaiah Collier, you don't know what you have. You got other guys that are just not good. Like, this is bad. They're building one of the worst teams I've ever seen. Lauri Markkanen. I get him in, like, let me look at Sensabaugh's stats. Because I think Sensabaugh was okay, right? I think he was okay, right? I mean, yeah, 46%. In his second year, 10 points a game. That's not bad. This guy, hold on. 42% from 3. This guy might be a sniper. Okay. He's good. Keep him. He's a good player, right? You can build around him. He can be a decent starter in the NBA, right? Markkanen, I don't know, trade value, but keep sensible. He can shoot. This guy shot 42% from 3. That is fucking good. So you can keep him, right? You can keep him. Filipowski, I don't know much about him. I guess keep him because he's young. He's 20, 21. Cody Williams, get rid of him. He sucks. He proved he's a scrub, right? Kessler Walker, keep him. Elite defender, one of the better inside defenders in the NBA. Keontae George is so bad. I mean, oh my God. No team would trot him out there. He sucks. Get rid of him. They apparently have Yusuf Nurkic now. I didn't even know that. I guess for veteran leadership, a 30-year-old. Solid, average center is decent. You can keep him, and he can be the veteran player. Colin Sexton, that experiment has come and gone. He's damn near 27 years old. I mean, he's okay. He's nothing crazy. Like, he's an average point guard. You know, he's not really a good playmaker. He's more of a shooting, like a shoot-first type of guy, which I don't know if that's a guy you want running your offense. Let's be honest. With the way Halliburton played, he might change the way that, you know, the perception of point guards in the league. So let's be real. You can probably get a decent, not a haul. You can get a decent package for Sexton for one or two decent young players you can develop. John Collins, getting overpaid. I would say get rid of him because if you're trying to blow it up, then there's no point, right? Like, you can't have a guy like that on your team. This team sucks. Like, this team's not winning 30 games. This team is fucking horrible. Like, this team is so bad. Oh my God, what the fuck? Like, this might be the worst team in the league. You got okay players on it, but like, but God, this is a bad team. This is a really fucking bad team. And then you got the Hornets. Let me go over the Hornets, right? I mean, oh my God. You got LaMelo, obviously, and I mean, he's a unique player. You know, he has a really bad tendency where he's going to chuck sometimes and shoot your team out of games. But at least he's a good playmaker, right? I mean, he turns it over a lot, but at least he can make plays. So just for that upside, you have to try to build around him. Miles Bridges, even though I'm pretty sure he's a wife beater, is a decent high upside player with great athleticism. So he's probably someone you want to keep around as well. So you can just build around those two players, right? But the rest of the team is garbage, right? I mean, Seth Curry, Dinwiddie, Taj Gibson. What are we, the Unction? What are we doing? I mean, and then you got failed players. You got like Trey Mann. I mean, guys who just aren't very good. Mason Plumlee, like these failed older players. Graham Williams, who aren't good. It's a bad roster. And I mean, you got like that Tijon Salon guy was horrific as a rookie. He was awful, and he's no potential. Brandon Miller, obviously another guy who I think is pretty good. But I mean, is another guy like you got 3 good players, and the rest of the team is garbage. So what does that tell you? Like, it's not very good. You also have that one guy. I don't know. I'm thinking of a different team. I'm thinking of fucking Bilal Coulibaly for the Wizards, who I think is going to be a very good player in the league. Khan, whatever the fuck his name is. I mean, he's just going to be a 3. He's going to be a shooter. Like, they picked a shooter at 3. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, he's not very... I don't think he's going to be very good, to be honest with you. He's going to shoot 3s. Cool. Like, what can he defend? I don't know. Like, if he sucks at defense, you picked a glorified Austin Reeves at 3. It doesn't make sense. Pat Connaughton, it's not good. That team sucks, right? That team is fucking horseshit. There's other teams that are directionless that seem lost, that really don't know where they're going, right? I mean, the Pelicans are going to be one of the worst teams as well. Zion Williams doesn't have like a rape case or a rape charge against him or something. I don't fucking know. But the Pelicans, they have no future. Oh my God, the Brooklyn Nets. Don't even get me fucking started on the Brooklyn Nets. They are bad. They have a couple of decent pieces, though, I will say. The acquisition of Michael Porter Jr. is mind-boggling. I cannot believe that he is actually... I mean, Cam Thomas and Michael Porter Jr. on the same court, sharing the same minutes. You might as well not field a team, honestly. You might as well not have a team, because those are going to be the two dudes that are going to shoot you out of the game. Because MPJ is a chucker. I mean, when he feels like it, he's good. When he feels like it, just, throw up bad, low-quality shots. Cam Thomas has no playmaking. He cannot pass because he doesn't know how to. He can't read an NBA defense, and that's why he's shooting 20 times a game. So Cam Thomas is garbage. I don't care if he's scoring 25 points a game. Cam Thomas is a chucking bum who will never amount to anything in the fucking NBA. And he's just not a very good player. I mean, he's like an 8th option on a championship team. He could maybe give you scoring off the bench, but that's about it. I'm not very high on him. I think he fucking sucks, right? I didn't even know that Killian Hayes was on this team. That is crazy. Killian Hayes is so bad. Oh my god. I don't even believe he's still in the league. I thought he flamed out. He did, but like, why is he getting another chance? He's just not very good. He's not a good playmaker. Can't shoot. That team sucks. I mean, that team is really fucking bad. The Nets are so bad. Oh my god. The Wizards. Yeah, look at the Wizards here. Like, at least with the Wizards, they're looking like they're trying to do something, right? Looking at the roster here. Bilal Coulibaly, I think he's going to be a good player in the NBA. I'm confident he's going to be a good player in the NBA. I was expecting him to take a bit more of a leap, but he'll probably get 30 minutes a game, and he'll score more. I think he's a good scorer, a good defender, a guy with size and skill. I think he's going to be a good player in the league. They got a couple, like Bub Carrington. He's 19. I don't really know much about him. I think he was okay in his rookie year. You can tell what they're trying to do. They're trying to build a young team. They got like let's see, 19, 20, 19, 23, 21, 20. I mean, you can see what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to build a young team, which is what you should do, right? Is Jordan Poole another team? I'm wondering. Did Jordan Poole get traded? I don't see him on this roster. I don't know where he went. But Jordan Poole's on the team. Jordan Poole's not very good, so it doesn't really matter. He's not someone you build an offense around. Is he on the team? I don't know. Did he get traded? Was there like a trade to the... Oh, it was. Okay, he's on the Pelicans now. It's CJ McCollum. All right, so, I mean, that's an upgrade over fucking Jordan Poole, let's be honest. So, because Jordan Poole would just shoot you out of a game. And that's not what you want. Yeah, Poole was traded. I mean, the Wizards, the thing is, you may say they have zero direction, but they know, to me, it seems like they know what they're doing. Because they have so many players under 23. They're trying to build a young team up, right? But they have the veterans. They have the guys like, they have Chris Middleton, they have Brogdon, they have Marcus Smart. They're trying to do something. Like, there's an identity with this team. Get veterans in to teach the young guys, and the young guys eventually become the good players. I can see what they're trying to do. But the thing is, with the Jazz and with the Pelicans and with the Hornets, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're not building a good team. You're just you're throwing something at a wall and hoping it sticks, and you don't have any long-term plan. The Wizards clearly have a long-term plan. Pick high upside young toolsy players and have veterans come in and show them the fucking ropes. And then when the veterans' time is up, the young players take over. I mean, you can tell what they're trying to do. They're not directionless. It's not like the Hornets or whatever. Stop shooting off fireworks. It's 11, you fucking idiots. God, or the Nets, where they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what team they're building. It's confusing. Yeah, I mean, Kuzma's a scrub. Kuzma's fucking horrible. Kuzma was just one of the biggest bums I've ever seen, and these fucking people keep shooting off fireworks. Other teams with no direction, I don't even know. Maybe the Raptors, I don't know. The Raptors had that are really good. They won like 30 games last year. Who did they even pick? I don't even know. I mean, they're a fairly young team. Excuse me. They only have like 2 players over 30. But you know, I mean, they're okay. R.J. Barrett, quickly Ingram. I mean, that's not bad with like Scotty Barnes. That's not bad, but like, will that get you to the playoffs? No, I don't think it will. Maybe the play-in, but you're not going to make the playoffs with that team. That's not a really good team. I don't think that's really good team building. The Kings, I don't even know what they're doing. The Kings, I don't know what they're doing. Who do they even? They have Levine. Wow, they have Zach Levine and Sabonis. Wow, what a great team. That is, I mean, you will never win anything with Zach Levine as one of your main players. You will never win anything. Because he's a good player, but he's not worth $44 million, right? And that's what he's getting paid. And it's unfortunate he's getting paid that much money because there's much better players that deserve much more. So, I mean, God, directionless. That team is directionless. They're not going to make the playoffs. The Magic have a good young core. Like, the Spurs have a good young team. The Rockets have a good young team. And they just added KD. And they got rid of Jalen Green as well. So that was a win-win. And their team is still super young. The Mavericks have, they have a good team. They're going to make the playoffs. Timberwolves have a good young team. I mean, you got all these fucking teams that are, like the Cavs, like, that are good and young. And, like, the Hawks were adding players that are making their team better. That you know what they're doing. And then you get teams like the Hornets. Like the Jazz, like the Nets, the Pelicans, they don't know what they're doing. They're directionless, but they're desperate. And that's, and the Kings, you traded the best point guard in the NBA. And we know how that works out. Horrible trade. Didn't work out in the end, chose the wrong point guard, and then traded De'Aaron Fox. So, I mean, yeah, they're directionless. Now, I'm going to go probably make a video about Ace Bailey here. So, I'm going to end the stream for now. It was a nice little stream for an hour, but thank you all for tuning into this one. This has been Mr. Truth, and this was nothing but the truth. Thank you, folks, once again for sort of tuning into this one. Hopefully, I'll be uploading more consistently and giving you guys new sort of fresh content. So,